Good morning, everyone. Dear friends, let's begin our remaining part of A Bell for the Cat, lesson number 1, lecture number 2, page number 24. Dear friends, we started our lesson last time learning about the story of cat and mice. Let's continue. Mice were in the problem due to cat. This was the beginning. They were facing the problem of cat. Cat was running, catching, killing them. Very sadly, the poor mice would say, "What can we do? What can we do?" They were all very sad and unhappy. So, everyone was very unhappy due to cat. That was a threat for everyone, and therefore, everybody was very unhappy. One day, one of the older mice called a meeting. So, what happened next time? So, after this discussion, old mice, one of the old mice arranged or called a meeting. Let us see what happened in the meeting. He said, "We must find some way to solve our problem. We must find some way to solve our problem. How can we keep that hungry cat from catching any more of us?" So they began discussion and they were thinking, how can we solve the problem? And they were thinking how we can keep that cat away from catching any one of us. Each one in the meeting talked and talked and talked. None could think of any good way to solve the problem. At last, a little mouse stood up. What happened in the meeting? All mice came together. They were discussing about the problem, and the problem was cat. And everyone was talking, but no one was ready to give solution to the problem. So at last, a little mouse stood up. A little mouse. "I know what to do," he said. What did he say? "I know what to do." Means he knows what to do. Tell us quick, shouted all the others. Tell us, tell us quick, shouted all the others. So when he said, "I will tell what to do," then everyone was in hurry to know what is the solution. Then stop shouting and listen. Then stop shouting and listen, said the little mouse. "The cat makes no noise when it comes. It is so quiet. It comes quietly and catches one of us. We can't hear any sound of its paws." So what did he say? You have to listen, and when cat comes, it makes no noise. It comes so quietly without making noise, and it catches us. And we know cat's four legs. It has paws, right, like palms. So the paws are very soft. Therefore, cat doesn't create any noise while walking or running. I think we should put a bell around the cat's neck. His suggestion is we should put a bell around the cat's neck. Thus, we can hear when it comes. We can then easily run for cover. What was his suggestion? We have to put a bell around the cat's neck. And when cat will come, there will be noise by the bell. So we can easily run away to cover ourselves for safety. How wise, shouted one. We received, we are saved, we are saved. How wise, shouted one. We are saved, shouted another. So everyone was very happy and shouted in happiness and said that little mouse that he is very smart, very intelligent. And everyone was saying We are saved, we are saved. We will put a bell on the cat, shouted all the others. All the mice began to shout with joy. What did others do? Everyone shouted, we will put bell on the cat. And everyone was very happy. Among them, there was a quite old mouse. He stood up and looked at the little mouse. So everyone was very happy. There was a quite old mouse. He stood up and looked at the little mouse. That is a good idea, he said. A bail on the cat, yes. A bail on the cat, but just tell me who will bail the cat. So old mouse was clever, and he said, yes, idea is very good, but who will bail the cat? Who will put that bail in the cat's neck, around the cat's neck? At once the room became all quiet. At once the room became all quiet. Yes, tell us who will bail the cat. So, after hearing this statement of old mouse, everyone got silent, and he again asked who will bail the cat. Everyone looked at the little mouse. Everyone looked at the little mouse. Not I, said the little mouse, and ran out of the room. Then what happened? Old mouse asked, who will bail the cat? Then everyone looked at little mouse because the idea was given by the little mouse. Then what happened? Little mouse said, not I. And that ran out of the room. But he was the giver. He gave the suggestion. Not I, said another, and ran out of the room. Then again another one ran out of the room and said, I can't put bell around the neck of cat. Not I, said a third, and ran out of the room. Again next one ran out of the room. One by one all the mice ran out of the room. No one was ready to bell the cat. So one by one everyone ran out of the room, and nobody was ready to bell the cat. Bell the cat. The moral of the story is, it is easier said than done. So what is the lesson from this lesson from my dear friends? What is the message? It is easier said than done. Saying is very easy, giving suggestion is very easy, but it is not that much easy to implement the suggestion. So this was the moral of the story. It means giving suggestion is easy, but implementing the idea or following the suggestion is not that much easy. So this was the suggestion or message given by the author. So dear friends, here is something for you. Learning at home. Write characters' names given in the lesson. So you have to remember the story. You have to write down all the characters given in the story. Okay, my dear friends. So we are meeting very soon to discuss about next part of this lesson. Till then, have a nice day. Bye-bye.